Spit your game, talk your shit, rap your game, call your flow, use your clip, hit the right one, step and we exactly like one.
This is Spit Your Game, Talk Your Ish podcast. I'm Bano. This is episode 12.
I'm Poliano.
And I'm Winter.
The gang is all back together again.
All here.
What's up, y'all?
What's
How
good?
y'all
What's
been,
good?
man?
How it feel to have everybody back, please?
Big three back. It feel good, man.
Yeah. I like that.
We'll see y'all in a minute.
How was
Just
it?
seen.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
you.
I'm talking about together as a unit.
Okay.
Oh,
Saying
yeah.
this as
Okay.
one. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Oh, okay. It's good. How was everybody's week?
Tiring.
Tired of playing Call of Duty. I need friends, man, to play with.
You need
Everybody
pe-
busy. Well,
Everybody
blessed,
busy. That's how it be, yo. You home? That's all that matters, man.
Right. You'd rather be here than there.
Right.
So,
Absolutely.
though. Fact.
That's
So what's up, man? What's going on out there, man?
They extended the unemployment. I'm feeling good. You know, like. What was that? What's that?
She don't work for me.
You one of them
I get
haters?
unemployment,
Oh man, nah.
for
They.
the
I'm
unemployment,
happy
man.
they did that. It's not the 600, it's the 4.
that's still good.
Yeah. But for how long? They didn't
They
say.
saying to January, like.
Nah.
To the new year?
This should be. It
But
should,
everything is not. The whole thing is right. Everything is not open still.
right.
I walk when I come here. I go from the PATH train. The Apple Store is not open. So
They
people
spending-
work there.
They spending that money online, though.
No, I get that, but it's still, some people still are not at work. They can't go back to work. What are
Right.
they, like what are they supposed to do? I was confused as to why everybody was like, oh, they shouldn't get it, or da, 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 and I'm just
That's the people that like people are mad that he extended that. Like people are
Nah.
really upset. I'm just
They're
mad
like, oh,
because
you better not vote for him. That don't mean I'm voting
I think
for
the
him.
people who mad
Right.
should just shut the fuck up.
Right.
Work.
Go to work
you
or
should
not.
you have a
Or
job,
not.
right?
Or don't go and get
Or not.
unemployment, my nigga.
That's
Right.
how
Or
it go.
either or.
You go or you don't, and that's it. Because that's some willpower to get up, working at McDonald's through the pandemic,
Right.
and people was home getting ate. That's some willpower.
Right.
All you have to do is just be like, you know what? I'm wrapping this up. I'm gonna stay home.
But I do think that they should have put something in there for the people that struggling with the rent. Like
No, he did
because-
though. You can't get evicted. It was supposed to be August like 31st,
August 20th.
August 20th, but
But yeah.
now they pushed it back though.
I know, but they're talking about something like, what's it? Mayor de
But
Blasio.
how? But what I'm confused about is how is there a struggle with the rent? If you don't get unemployment, you at work.
Right.
So I'm confused.
I mean, people
So
are
people
not.
are not
We know
on
people are not
unemployment?
paying their rent with their unemployment. We know that. I went to go
What they
get.
buying?
I went to go get some sham today.
What they buying?
I had to. I like the Bel Air, but I sipped the Clico. The lady said, "No, we sell out fast." I said, "What?" Like
Unemployment. They
unemployment is
they got
back. Like
backup.
this week, it was
They spending
42,
money.
and Azul was on the shelf.
42.
But once Trump said
400 go back.
it's over, you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So
Yeah,
you need to-
we paid.
Yeah, you got to go get your crab legs and all that now, because it's
Crab
You
legs.
better go
They
buy
on-
your crab
they on-
leg now, because
they
come
on
Tuesday
Canal.
or next week.
Tuesday.
They on Canal
Oh,
Street.
and they gave out the extra food stamps. Shout out to y'all for that. though.
See.
Shout out to y'all.
So let me ask you something. Y'all still not going to vote for Trump though?
Absolutely not.
Nah, fuck Trump. I ain't voting at all.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, pardon me.
Like
All right, so,
I'm saying, the last people we voted for, do you see a change?
you see what's so crazy
Oh,
is
man.
that what was the change, right?
Mm-hmm.
What was the change so that everybody see now that they see so much change? Not that it's good change, but that
Right.
it's so much change. Like they just hate him so bad.
That
More
it's,
police killers?
I mean, but I don't think he controls
Since
that.
Trump became in office.
I think since Trump came in office, people wasn't afraid to hide their racism. Like
Okay.
people was more. It
More
brought,
open with it,
it was
like-
more open with it. Before, a lot of people were suppressing how they really felt.
Yeah.
But because Trump is in office and he speaks his mind, regardless of what, I think that opened the door
But
for
I
people
like
not to
that.
hide. I rather that
I
though.
like
Me
that.
too. I
Being
like the fact that
upfront
he's
with me.
honest, that he doesn't hide who
So
he
you know
really
what
is.
you're dealing with.
Right.
Who wouldn't want to know?
Somebody could lie to you.
Right,
Somebody
like you
could
don't want
be-
to. I don't want you to lie about being a racist. Like
Right.
if that's who you are, that's who you are. Like you know what I'm saying. Like you're entitled to that. You know what I mean. And you entitled to whatever come with that after that. Though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
So who
saying.
want to touch him?
I mean, I'm not talking about Trump per
you
se. I'm
talking
talking
about
about
like a regular
a
person.
regular
Period.
individual.
Any-
You know what I'm saying?
anybody.
Anybody will be like, yo. Before, when Obama was in office, they had to hide it. You know, when they was amongst
They
themselves.
didn't really hide it though. I mean, to him they did. They
Right.
called the monkey.
Well,
They this. They
yeah,
that.
they did. Yeah, they ain't hide it. Fox, certain news stations is going at him. You know what I'm saying?
But I think that now that when he got in office, it's more exposed now. Like you really see, like you see people on Facebook, like friends, people you might work with. You be like, damn, this how you really think? Like I didn't know this. How
But
you
I
really
like.
feel.
I want.
But
you
I
to
rather
be
that, though.
upfront. I want
Yeah.
you to be upfront. I want you to
Be who
tell
you
me how
are.
feel. And
Like tell the truth.
because people they get upset about what people feel because that's their feelings. That's their feelings. If that's
Right.
what they feel, you can't be upset that that's how they feel.
Right.
I feel certain ways too. It's my feeling, so you can't be upset if I feel these ways. Like, oh, I don't
At
want to be
all.
around white people. White people smell like bologna. That's just what I feel.
You feel like that?
Yeah.
smell your bologna?
White people are like mad. Ugh. They're so to me. Oh my god! Like
I think that's what a lot of people look at it as an issue, but I think that's was one of the good things that came out of it because you like be who you are. Don't hide. You know what I'm saying? Don't hide who you are. Like be who you are.
that. So I was watching the news because he did the press conference or whatever. It was in New Jersey.
Right.
I was watching the news. So it was basically like a loop. So they played that, and then it was like somewhere in South Dakota they having like a motorcycle rally. 200,000 people they're expecting. I'm in my mind like, did you even hear that number?
Right.
200,000 people, right? So the
Damn,
guy is
that's
on.
like-
That's so they like the mayor and the governor. They like, well, it's good for us because it's gonna bring business.
Right, it's
Who
gonna
does
bring-
not want these 200,000 people to come here?
Right.
Our cases was low, so yeah, we're welcoming it.
So they
Right.
they don't care about COVID.
This the white man was on there. He said they can kiss my ass. I'm going. I was like, wait. I was talking about on the news.
Right.
I couldn't believe it. He was like, we're going. Somebody came from Florida to set up shop there to open up like a business because they know that. Who could pass up 200,000 people? Like
Right.
that's scary to me though.
200,000 people.
200,000 people.
I mean, but you got to think people are not. I think people are really just over just being scared now.
But you didn't see the song where the lady was like, "The pandemic is not over just because you're over it."
Right.
I don't even know how I feel about it though. That's what I'm saying.
So,
I don't know
but
how
you
I
notice
feel.
they open the schools back. Like
I
they're
don't-
saying
I
that
don't
schools
agree
are
with
gonna
that.
open.
I don't agree with that.
How do you like?
I don't agree with that.
You know,
I
with,
feel
A
you.
high
with
schooler,
London.
a high schooler, okay. But I don't even want to have a mask on all day.
What's the difference with a high schooler? Then
Because
they more mature
a kid that's
as far as keeping their
5, 6,
distance.
7, 8, 9.
Right.
They don't have the, they can't be like, all right, I'm gonna keep this mask on all day. I'm gonna keep it myself. I'm not gonna switch with Timmy and Bill.
Right.
I'm not gonna do that. A high school kid, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like,
But how, like, we was all in high school before. How can you run around with a mask all day?
I
Because
don't
me,
think
I
that-
was
I
shooting
don't
my
think-
shot all day.
I
You
don't
can't
think
hear
that
me.
they
Let me.
could.
You
can't
take
hear
the
me?
mask.
Gotta take
down.
it off.
I don't think that they.
I mean,
I don't think that they.
It's
should.
hard, bro. You go in the gym playing like
Right,
you
because now
you
what are
being
they
a
gonna
kid,
do with
you
that?
running
What are they
around,
gonna do
having
with that?
fun, being active. Like how the
Right.
hell are you gonna wear a mask on all day?
But I think, but you know what it is too. I think that they're trying to take into account that you have parents that may not have people that someone to watch their kid.
Right.
And,
So,
you know,
because
like
that was definitely a
you don't have
stipulation.
school care. You don't.
Right.
You know,
Right,
and
but if
they
they don't got a job.
if they do have a job, then what though? Let's
But if
just
they
say
don't-
if they don't, then that's different. But if you do have a job and you have a 8-year-old, you can't keep them in the house by themselves. So how do you do? Like, how does that work though? You see what I'm saying? So it's like I mean, I get it as far as
Because that was definitely a reason why I even stopped going to work.
Right.
Because I live in Jersey. London goes to school there. So I
Right,
had
right.
to stay home.
home.
Because I could have still went to work.
right.
But then they told me, hey, you're not going to work because your kid is home? Get unemployment.
Right.
So I ain't going back until
They
it's
watching.
over.
Until it's over.
Until it's over.
I mean, but I think that's valid. But like I said, I think that we also have to understand that COVID is going to be a part of our world now. Like it's here. You understand what I'm saying? Like
Right.
AIDS, the flu, like it's here.
I just feel like if they would just be honest, right? And say that they don't know, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like every week they're just making something else up. The heat kill it. No, it don't. Clearly, when you're in the pool, you don't have to wear a mask because the water kills it.
Right.
But it doesn't.
So
So it's like when they be saying, okay, so when they open up, like the bus or whatever, right? or you gotta sit which way, you know,
Mm-hmm.
can't be next to the bus driver, but everybody else could be next to each other.
Pack 'em back.
How does that make sense? Make it make sense to me.
I mean, you can't accommodate everybody. Like somebody's gonna
Somebody
be
gonna get
affected.
sick.
Like somebody's gonna be affected. Like they can't get the bus drivers sick because they have to work. They're considered essential. So you definitely give the bus driver their feet. You see what I'm saying? Or the conductor or whomever. But you have. I just feel like I'm not taking it lightly. But I just think that it's a part. The world shut down, and that was scary for. The first month when they shut down everything, it was like, yo, what you just realized, like this shit really shut down. It's nothing like businesses. I'm starting to see businesses being boarded up for rent signs. Like people are like they can't maintain a steady business. Like how think about when it gets cold, all that outside eating. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Back to deliveries.
But what I don't understand is when they say that you can open a school and the kids have to be there for 8 hours, unless they're like cutting down the hours. But then you can't open up the movie theaters or the restaurants.
I think they're using the kids. I think
that they're using them as guinea pigs.
Yeah.
Because they
Exactly.
said on the news, let the non-white kids go to school first. My non-white
said
kid,
that?
they said it on the news.
Yeah,
they
you
said
was-
it
I
on
think
the
you was-
news.
Damn, man, that's crazy, son.
Let them go first.
Why, how they keep just disrespecting us like that, bro? Like,
But
enough is enough, though.
It's never gonna get to that point, man. I don't
Nah,
think
for
so.
real. Like, when is like, because it's some black people that's woke, right? That's like, yo, I'm tired of this. Like, and they out there. Shout out to all the black people that got organizations and on the front lines. But you might meet somebody like, I don't care. I don't give a damn about that. That don't affect me. But when is dumb people gonna be like, nah, bro, this is crazy.
When
like,
it affects them. Because
when they hit their home,
when
then
they
they
hit
be
their
like,
home.
oh shit. Now they like,
But sometimes that's what people need. They not to say that they need that to happen to them.
Right.
But when it's so far, then it's like it don't affect you. You know what I'm saying? Like when people be talking about like, oh, Texas and blah 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 blah. I don't care about none of that stuff.
Right.
Right. I be talking about. I really don't. I don't care. I don't care.
yeah,
No
like,
funny shit. When people be talking about, I'm not gonna lie, they didn't get food stamps for like 3 years, right? And I'm like, oh, how do y'all do this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is so bad, because I'm working,
Right,
so I'm
right.
not getting them. They just gave them to me. I'm like, I'm
It's
back.
different,
Oh
yeah.
my god,
it's
it
like,
feel good.
See, but I just think that we are. I think everybody is becoming woke. I think like this was a necessary evil.
It
The
was-
co-
yeah,
the,
I
the, the
definitely
COVID.
I feel like that is the truth.
Not saying that the deaths and everything, but it was a necessary evil
if they
for the
really even happened
right
because of
for the
COVID.
for the
You understand
world
what
to
I'm saying?
see. Like
that's a whole nother story.
we dealt with a pandemic and a whole revolution in the last 4 months.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like you're getting people, like I said, people are picking a side. Either you agree that all lives matter, black lives right now, but you agree that the way black people have been treated over the years are wrong, and you want to see a change, or you just like, yo, I don't care. So I think that's just what it is. But I just think that now the momentum is shifting because now we entering the unknown. Now that the summer's coming to an end,
right.
kids
Now
have to
what?
go back
Right.
to
They
school.
gotta go back to school.
Now when the 600 was ending the unemployment, now it's just like people are at a point like, okay, so now what's
what?
next going into the fall? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every
And
month was like worse than the last.
right. It's
Yeah.
like you don't even, you wake up and it shit don't even surprise me at this point
At
anymore.
this point,
I believe they was just controlling the agenda because in the beginning they were showing you on the news all the deaths, all the people dying, hospitals, this and that.
Mm-hmm.
Now they ain't really pumping that now.
Because I don't think
I think that they got everybody so scared.
yeah.
Now they could.
So now, no,
Bullshit.
I feel like they got everybody so scared. So when everybody was so scared, their back was against the wall. Now everybody was wilding out. So now
Yeah.
they want to calm everybody down because now look, we got the police killing people, and then we got this virus killing people. So they like, oh, we gonna die either way, so we might as
Right.
well wild out.
Right.
know
That's
what I'm
what
saying?
people was losing hope. Right.
Yeah, like
So now they trying to bring it back because they are literally still protesting
Right.
to this day. Like yesterday, they was protesting.
but
Which
like,
is
They're
which
not
is good.
showing that
Mm-hmm.
is it really
because-
good?
That they still protest. I mean, just so that you don't want the fire to die. Like you still got
Right, because they
Breonna
still
Taylor's.
have- right, they
like
still
you
have
still
that.
like you
They
still have
that. That needs to
you
be,
still have
you know.
like, I mean, it's not trending as much, and I think it's because it's just human nature with, if it comes up, yeah, that's fucked up. They need to arrest those officers.
No, but what it really is that when it comes to like somebody doing something to a black man,
Mm-hmm.
we are women. They are so hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to a black woman, they don't have the same energy.
That's true.
Because we don't protect our
Right.
black women.
That's
Like
the
black
truth.
men, you know the black woman is the most disrespected
Right.
woman on the planet Earth.
That's true.
Absolutely.
So if we don't protect y'all, you think somebody else is gonna respect you?
No, and that's the truth. It's
That's-
just a
that's a-
circle.
that's
So
a- that's a
everybody
good
went,
point, Winter.
Everybody went, crazy for George Floyd. But then when it came to now, I'm not saying that it was right or
Right,
justified or
right.
anything. But for her to be asleep in her bed,
Right.
Like where you
that
safe
should
at?
have been
and-
been
Like where you safe at?
when everybody start wilding.
Nah,
Because
that's a fact.
How you could be sleeping in your bed and
And get
then
murdered.
they throw this narrative, oh, her house was a trap house and this and this and that, and none of that was true.
But you know what I hate, and this is what I forget, I was talking to somebody about that. Like, it doesn't matter. You understand what I'm saying? If I break the law, it's your job to bring me to justice. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if I'm breaking the law as far as if my house is a trap house, if I'm committing a crime, the police are not here to, you're not my judge or my jury.
Executioner.
You know, you're here just to uphold the law, and the law is to bring me to justice. And I think that's what people forget to understand. That, you understand what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's not if you have, just because you're having a bad day or as an officer and your wife or your kids or just your job is frustrating you, it's not for you to come and take it out on me. We
Right.
all dealt with that, being in prison, dealing with COs who, oh, this is how you want to act, so now you want to take it out on me. Oh, you don't want to give me toilet paper, or you don't want to give me soap, or you don't want to, because you have an attitude.
Even at work.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the judge sentenced me to being my sentence was to be taken out of society, not to be
Right.
mistreated by CO Johnson because you got an attitude whenever you feel like it. And I think that's what people tend to forget. So people, they try to create the narrative, well, her spot was this, her spot was that. That's
like, it
irrelevant.
gives it-
you know what I'm
gives
saying?
it
If that's the
push.
case, then take her to jail. And
Right.
and that narrative is not even true, because the facts are the facts. The person that they was looking for was already in police custody. It was just bad information on their part. Somebody does have to be held accountable for that.
And I feel
You know what I'm saying? But
that
like you
should
said,
be-
as far as when it's a black woman, even with Sandra Bland, it was
Right.
still it was
The out- the
it was
outrage,
a little shake in the table, but
right.
then it was just like, all right, well, that's it.
Yeah, so because it start with us. We
Yeah,
gotta
you're right.
protect y'all more now.
So what we going looting again?
I want
Oh,
to not
Yeah,
looting.
looting?
Nah,
I mean, 'cause the,
I just wanna-
the,
saying.
the full clothing, the change up is coming. But
Holler at them boys in Brownsville. Peanut down.
yeah,
Nah, I can't even be down.
You right.
yeah,
No,
we know
you
that.
right. You
Nah,
got your
yeah,
own.
it's all right, P. We bring
You
you
know
something
what?
back.
We'll bring you something. What size?
Yeah,
What size?
I'm
is
in
it?
love.
We'll
But
bring
you know what it
something
is though. But let me ask you something though, because we like you said, you don't protect the black women. People are they are the most disrespected. You know what I'm saying? As far as any like race or gender and gender. How do you change the narrative? Like, how do you because you see how people are like? I'm surprised people are feeling a way about the Cardi B and Meg song. Like people feel a way about that.
Don't suck your teeth because you feel away.
Like you,
I do.
Why though?
I'm one of the people.
You people.
Why?
First of all, bro,
What did you want them to be singing? Wake up,
Yeah.
everybody. Singing in bed.
Nah,
What did you
right,
want them
like-
to be singing?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm a fan of hip hop. Like,
All right.
I love hip hop.
Okay.
I was raised on hip hop. I love it. But right now, at this time, what the country is going through, especially because I ain't gonna say the whole country because everybody in force. Us as black people, the culture, ain't nobody want to hear about your wet ass coochie.
They want to hear that.
I want to hear that.
So you want to hear that?
I
right
feel
now.
like I could hear
So,
that
alright,
and
so-
still say
alright.
free Breonna Taylor.
Alright,
Like
alright,
Cardi
alright.
B's profile pic is Breonna Taylor. Like arrest the cops that.
when a lot of artists talk, right? They be like, and somebody might ask them, yo, why do you talk about killing or drugs? Yo, this is what I grew up around. This from my community, right? Or
Right.
I'm the voice of the ghetto.
Right.
Wet ass Gucci is the voice of the ghetto right now.
Absolutely.
These are the cries of the ghetto right now.
I
Oh, what
absolutely.
we going through as people? No, ain't nobody care.
you-
I'm
yeah,
not saying
people care.
get your money and all that. Cool, you got to feed your family, which, like, you got enough money anyway.
So what did you want her to do? What did you want them to do? You wanted them to
Say
shift.
that
You
shit.
wanted them to shift from what they were talking
Cardi
about.
B
right?
is one of the most vocal artists out right now for like advocating for justice for when it's anything wrong. She speaks out.
Bro, I'm not talking about.
But you don't.
Going
So
on
their
live,
message should be different.
Going on live.
So what
Y'all
you
saying,
want-
I'm saying,
Nah, don't do that to
So
Cardi.
what-
Don't do that to
so
Cardi. I
what you
fucks
want-
with Cardi.
I fucks with her.
What did you want her to? So you wanted her to shift from what she normally talks about to talk about the things that.
No, go on the front line.
What like and do what though? Let me.
All right,
I'm
you see the shit like the
confused.
WNBA players doing right now.
Okay.
And they not even popular like that. Like, I probably can't name 10 of them right now, like an NBA. But when national anthem came on, they went in the locker room. NBA players ain't doing that. They just taking the knee. Or cause when Kaepernick was doing it, everybody was bashing them. Now everybody want to take a knee now. Stupid. If y'all all would have
shouldn't-
back,
I
if
feel
y'all
like
all
they
would have
just
backed
shouldn't have
Kaepernick
played.
up a couple years ago, he'd still be in the league right now.
I feel like they just
Everybody
should
shoulda
have
backed them up.
They should have just not played.
But I
They all on contract, so
I
they
definitely
could
no.
not get
I
paid.
listen. I understand that, but everybody does things in their own way. Like I don't think that them making this song and dropping this song takes away or shines light off of the
What
cause.
he's saying to me, all I can think about is when Jay-Z said to Nas, "Is it Uchi Wally Wally or is it one mic?"
Is
What
it
did you
Black
want them to
Girl
do?
Lost or
What did
Shorty
you
But
want
they
them to
never,
do?
but they never was on that type of time.
Okay, so
Cardi
that's what
was
I'm
on
saying.
that
So
time.
did you
Cardi-
bring that-
What song she ever made that touched you like, damn, this some real shit? I
But
can
that's
feel
not the
that.
type of artist
Somebody
she
that's-
is.
It is.
It don't. A lot of people ain't like that, but a lot of people touch
Hove
it. though.
wasn't doing that in the beginning. Hove
Lil
wasn't.
Baby just made a song.
Okay.
Okay, but that's different
He
though.
ain't that type of artist. Was different. He a
Let me-
trap rapper. You know,
All
he
right.
talk about violence. He said it in his own song.
All right.
I ain't gonna act like I don't talk about violence. and
Hove
some
wasn't
drugs.
Hove wasn't rapping consciously in the beginning of his career like
Nah,
Nas
you never
was.
caught it. You never caught it.
I did catch it. I'm a whole. I'm
You
a
never-
Hove.
Alright, so go
I'm
back
a
and
Hove
listen.
fan.
It went over your head.
Nah,
I still listen to Hove and be like, oh shit, that's what Hove was talking about.
But I'm saying,
I love Hov.
so let me ask you, it's because she
fucks
doesn't make a
with
song,
Hov.
but when she's on her live or when she's sitting down with the Bernie Sanders and when she's polling and doing things like that, that's not
All right, bro.
good enough.
Her wet ass coochie, which every girl claim they got.
Nah, we know
What-
that.
what- what-
We know
what is- what-
we know we got some daps out
All
here.
right, she got.
You know we got some daps.
All right, she got the. Them two got the wet. Mm-hmm. Now what? What's going to change? You got, and then you know what killed me though. I ain't mad about the song. It's a good song. I'm not saying it's whack.
It's a good song.
What I'm saying is, I hate when I go online, social media, all these girls. Oh, I got that wet, but you don't got no men. Oh, I got that wet.
Oh, this
I know-
sounds personal
But
though.
we know
This-
you a whore.
So this is not about Cardi,
But wait, he said whore.
right?
Like I know you a whore.
Whore.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And then the younger girls, I see them. Oh, I got that. Bitch, go get a job. Go
Damn,
get an
P.
education.
Okay.
Like, go get a life.
Okay.
Yo,
Where-
let me
that's
ask you
not-
this.
This is coming from
We talk about a pandemic,
This
right?
is coming from the heart. P.
We talking about a pandemic right now, right?
Okay.
What if they took social media away? That will fuck people up out here. You think people dying because of COVID and going crazy because that? Niggas will go crazy
But
right
you,
now, bro.
I feel like you can't take social media away right now. I think that's.
Don't
I
sit here and lie like people really using it to socialize and do good.
you are though.
Niggas,
But some people
niggas
are.
really use. I ain't gonna say you right. Our culture, we using that to
show off.
live another life.
Oh,
I mean,
I live the same life.
of course,
I live the
but
same life.
I don't think that.
That's you. We
I don't
all
think.
know them people.
I don't think
Oh, we all
that.
see
I don't think that Cardi and Meg should be crucified for dropping a song. That's. I mean, I like
I
it.
feel
It's,
like
it's
we need
we
that.
need
We need
that.
to
You
lighten
sometimes
up.
you sometimes right. You need that. Like you need it. You need to get that feeling back. You want to be able to
I mean,
just be able to
it's a
laugh
lot.
sometime. You
Right,
want to be
it's a
able to.
lot.
You want to be able to be
A
like,
lot of
damn.
people are like,
okay.
So it's a funny song.
Nah, that
wanna
shit
laugh.
was that shit
Saying
brought
what
me
you-
back like to Little
brought you
Kim
back,
when Little
Lil'
Kim
Kim?
was talking crazy back when I was
Alright.
a youngin. You know what I'm saying? Like
All right,
it's been a minute. It's been a minute since I heard a
I don't
song.
think the song is for
And
the
it-
time right now.
Okay.
Like you got a team. Sometimes, yo, I don't think that's good right now, bro. Just say that. Like that's how it is when you're in the studio with artists. I've been
Okay, but
there.
what if they saying
Now I'ma
like
hold this song?
so now what
and
if you
put
got
it
a
out
million
later?
people just trying to capitalize off making a conscious song? Like you know what? I'm
Right.
just rapping consciously because it's
No,
it's
because
the time.
if you're an artist, you're expressing yourself, how you feel, and I'm not saying
I
they're
don't
not
think
expressing
that-
themselves.
I don't
but
think that the song
wet
is
ass-
new.
That WAP ain't expressing yourself right now at the time.
It is
It
expressing
is. It's
yourself.
expressing what you know.
You want to know why? Because this
You
is
got
how I
the-
feel. It's relevant now because people out of work. Chicks is selling pussy. Like I'm
So
not
you-
trying to be funny.
So
like
that's a theme song for.
chicks
I
that
mean,
selling.
it-
Yes,
So
it is.
selling.
It is.
Do
It
you
is.
not have a theme song?
What you mean?
You listen to
I'm
Little
just,
Baby.
I'm
like
just
Oh,
saying, like, do you have
to
a
get
song that you
motivated?
be
I
like,
listen to some shit. I be like, it get me motivated on my goals. Yeah, I got a couple
Right.
songs
I think,
gotta
and I think that's what it is too. I think chicks.
So
I think that song
like.
is.
So Cardi B made that and Megan made that song for the chicks
didn't
that
say
I
selling
don't know why they
We
made
didn't
this
say
song. I
that.
just like it. I
Yeah.
know that I like
So you
it. I
saying
know
the chicks
that.
that selling Uchi use that to
It's-
motivate them.
Let me tell you something. I don't think
Maybe
that.
they want to get a yoni steam and get that.
Let me tell
whack.
you.
Shout out to Dylan's
Chicks-
Delights. I got
chicks
a
is-
yoni steam.
Oh, okay.
I did.
Chicks is.
What is
That's
hold on, what's
you
that?
got to get your hustle on. If selling coochie right now during this pandemic is keeping the lights on
the
and
girl
keeping
said- the
and
girl
keeping your rent
Sukana,
paid.
The one from Love and Hip Hop,
Yeah.
she said she made 20,000 in one day. The first day she got on there
Doing what?
on OnlyFans. I don't know what she
Right.
was doing. I'm just saying. That's
But
what
this
she
That
is-
ain't no different than being in a strip club. I'm saying that's
well,
what you do.
no, that's better than being in a strip club.
You in your house.
You safe.
You safe. Niggas
Safe.
ain't trying to rob you.
They not
Strippers
trying to
was
touch
getting
you.
robbed.
What they say? Keep your hands with my, keep your hands
Right.
where I can see them.
I don't think that they should be. Because I see a lot of people crucifying them for
They
that.
saying it's too raunchy. That's what they saying. They saying it's too.
I like that. I mean, Little
But-
Kim was.
But you
Rapping
alright,
crazy.
What about the youth though? You like it. You're adult. You can like whatever
Exactly,
you want.
but he's an adult. That's the whole thing. The
Now,
fact
but
of the
we
matter
all
is,
know that we was all kids listening to the type of
yeah,
rap.
we listening to Little Vicious. How old was he? First,
Yeah.
I'm listening to him because I think he's my peer.
Right.
And he's talking about
All
them a
that.
freaks, them a
Yeah.
freak. Like
Or
I was singing.
the bedroom bullish, want that, I didn't know what he was talking about until I got
I was
older.
singing.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
but
was
I'm
singing.
like,
Do you mind if I stroke you up?
Right.
My count. I used to go to camp and I used to be singing that around the camp. My counselor used to be like, "You cannot sing that," and I'm like,
You was singing R.
"Why?"
Kelly.
Little Kim, Little
asked
Kim.
him-
Strangers faces.
So was it alright? Do you agree or disagree? Was it right or wrong that you were singing that at that age?
At that, I don't know. At that age, I did not know.
All right, but now we know better as adults. So at the youth,
Kids-
still
if
wanna
they
hear
walk
those
around
songs.
talking about they got that whack.
I disagree because kids that
You
and
know-
kids
you
at
gotta
that
watch your kids.
kids at that age, kids now at that age are smarter than we was because they have more access to information. When we was
didn't have
when we
that.
was
We
10
didn't
years
have that.
old,
Google that.
we
We
couldn't
had
Google
that.
that. We couldn't look it up, so we didn't know what we was saying. Like I didn't know, like what Little Kim said, like
was singing Doodle Brown.
eating pussy. Like I'm like, what are you talking about?
What is
Like,
that?
yeah,
What is right?
All right, I'm just rapping it. It's catchy. You know what I'm saying? I know when I watch her video, I might get a little sensation. Y'all didn't know what was going on with my body at the time, but I know when I watch Little Kim, sometimes I was damn.
You gotta
all right.
watch your kid.
But
They're
I
not supposed to
right.
watch your kid.
But
You're
I think
supposed to
that we
monitor
are
what your
we're
kid
living
is
in
doing.
we're living in an age where you
Everybody
can't
wanna
hold
put the blame
you
on
can't
everybody
you
else.
can't
Watch
hold
your own
celebrities
kid.
accountable
Exactly.
for
They're not their role models.
it's
You're
your
the
job to
role
differentiate.
I agree.
Excuse me. That all right. This is this is an adult song.
you
They're
should not
talking about
listen.
adult activities. And unless you're doing that or you're old enough, you should. I think that's what it has to be. And even still, you can't. When they leave, is what do you think? What do you think is going to happen? Because you may be policing your kid as strong as you can,
And
and
they
then
still
I
gonna
may
do whatever they wanna do.
and I might have my son, and he might. Yo, you heard this new?
If you
got that whack?
If your kid was you when you were a kid, how would you be okay with that?
Hell no.
No,
Okay, I don't. I don't.
I'm not gonna front. I was like good but bad at the same time because I used to be like out in the streets, me and my friends, 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm talking about like 11, 12,
Yeah, we
just
did a
doing
lot-
whatever
we
I
did a
wanted to
lot
do.
of-
But I wasn't like fresh,
Right.
So if London was like that, I would be. I just like to party. I'd like to go to parties. We used to go to Harlem. We used to, go every
The
place.
Key Empire,
But
they
the
don't
kids
have that now. though.
They don't. Right. They don't have that. So I don't feel like they would be doing.
Yeah,
it.
I think the technology really
Ruined-
messing
I'm not
it
gonna
up
lie,
for
it really
fun,
did
bro.
ruin
it's
a lot.
good, but like we was really outside.
Yes, like somebody's
Traveling.
having a my friend from my old neighborhood. She's having a double dutch competition on on August
You nice?
22nd. And I'm nice.
Winter's
Nigga,
nice.
is elephant heavy?
No, but you're right though. I think we don't because Fridays I used to look forward to Empire. Like, yo,
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
going,
I'm watching
doing this.
watching
Well,
Flex.
you wasn't
I'm
there with
watching
the NBA patches.
my nigga.
I wasn't there.
Let me tell you something. Niggas was there.
I actually
wasn't.
only been to the Empire twice in my life.
I'm paying what?
I used to go to the skate key.
Oh yeah.
Go to Wendy's after.
Nah, I didn't go.
Niggas did the
Had
key.
to fight with all the Crip niggas from Evansville.
Niggas from the key used to want to rob you for your Vans and your coat. Once they realized you wasn't from over there,
Right, you was getting on 3
you
train
crossing
the
that
opposite
Third
way.
Ave bridge.
Right. They was like,
it was,
oh no.
But you right.
See, I went to
we
school
don't
in
we don't have
Manhattan,
that.
So that's why I didn't.
Oh, you was fancy, huh?
But I think that also played a part though, like being
And that's
local.
why
I
feel
went
like,
local. Like I stayed local, so it's like I went to Banneker. Like I feel like those people that went to those bigger schools, you more popular and more known. Like
Because you
the
went
South
somewhere else,
Shores,
right.
the
The Boys and
Canarsies, the Boys and Girls, the Murray Bertrams, you know what I'm saying? Like those was like big ass schools. I didn't want to travel to school. I didn't want to do that.
I sure did.
You know what I'm
get
saying?
up
I didn't want
extra early
to
go to
feel like
school.
I had to travel to school and do anything like that. Like I wanted to be able to get up at 45 minutes before class started
And then go,
and be
right,
good. Like
right.
that's what my main focus was.
Boys and girls down the block from me. I still used to be late every day.
I used to have to get up extra early because my school was on 66th Street. Now I have to
Damn,
take the
yeah.
train.
So you had a bop. So
Yeah.
that's just
And then coming back.
But that's just crazy how the times change though. That's like 20
Yeah.
years ago. You see what I'm saying? Like you see how fast 20 years goes and you like, damn, like now kids are not even going to school, it's online learning. Now it's
like
they're in the house.
I was legitimately in school when 9/11 happened.
Yeah, me
I was too.
I saw it actually. We
I
thought
was
they
in
was filming a
seventh
movie. I told my man, yo, I think they filming a movie. We gonna go over there and try to be in the movie.
Nice. You
They-
would have been in the movie.
I would have been in the movie.
Nigga would have
Yeah.
had cancer right now.
Right. Like we really literally watched the whole incident happen, and then me living downtown, we used to I was seeing the people coming across the bridge covered in debris, crying, and you know
That
what I'm
was
saying?
very
Like
traumatic.
I think we lived through 9/11, right? It's COVID now.
They actually did it before. So
In
I be
92,
learning a
like
lot.
96, they
I learned a
bombed it.
lot from rap music.
COVID gonna be
It's gonna-
in our kids' history books.
Right.
And they like
Now we went through a lot.
Yeah.
blackout.
Oh wow, we strong.
What else?
This generation is strong. I feel like we
strong.
strong.
Yeah, we
like
strong.
We strong and
and we
weak at the
survived
same
the crack.
time.
I feel like we survived the crack.
Yeah, but now they
pandemic.
doing something else.
You know what I'm saying? So niggas ain't fiends. Niggas
Well,
ain't.
no. You're right. I don't feel like they are. I don't feel like they are.
We're not fiends.
They drinking. I'm not gonna front. I'm loving the energy. I'm loving everybody. You know what I'm saying? Wanting to, be entrepreneurs and all that stuff. Even though everybody can't.
Yeah, but
I'm
don't hold
loving
on.
it.
Just because you got some lashes off the Chinese market,
Right.
you got your own businesses.
No,
Yo,
some people are applying the lashes, not just selling them. I'm talking about people are really getting skills. Like they're going to the classes and they're doing, doing these lashes, doing makeup.
Which is
There's
good, though.
I feel like it's a lot of different
Nah,
things.
I feel
There's,
like-
more barbers. Like there's like more, like I went to a black girl that had just did my like bikini wax. I never even seen that before. Like,
Right.
Let me ask you this: as a black woman, why y'all don't let black girls do y'all nails?
cause they don't like to do them.
Right.
So they
I just seen some dope
attitude.
shit.
Well,
Like
actually,
I seen
my
a black
best friend
girl.
did my nails for me.
I seen a black girl like.
They don't. Okay, no.
they in
Not that they don't like
barbershops.
to do them. They don't like to do feet and nails,
Mm.
right? But I actually learned something because my best friend, she did my nails like 2-3 weeks ago, and she did like a gel, and it was like really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like because people are used to getting the stuff that's cheap. That's
Right.
what they used to. They used to having to go and get their nails done every 2 weeks or whatever. So now the black girls, they not using that cheap stuff.
Right. Right.
So it's more expensive. So now
Okay.
they're like, oh, this is more expensive, but I will pay for the quality. But then on top of it, sometimes they be having little attitudes. So
But see, that's
So
what's
that's why
wrong
we
with
don't
black
support our
people.
own.
I'm not
The
saying that.
attitudes.
I support all type of
I
black
feel like
businesses.
that's the
My
attitude.
friend Onike has a shoe line. My cousin Dominique has a skincare line. I support all types of black businesses that are around me.
Mm-hmm.
If they black and I know them, I'm gonna support them.
Right.
At least once. If I don't like, your customer service or whatever.
So let me ask
then-
you something. Can you be friends with? This is what I want to know because I was having this.
Hold on,
I have an issue. So, I got a question. So say if you have a friend that's starting their own business, whether it's a t-shirt line, music, whatever, right?
Right.
And say you don't like their product though. Like say, like I got a friend, he has like he has a t-shirt line, but it's not my thing though. I don't like the name. I don't like, what it represents. But he's yo, wear my joint, cop, whatever. And I'm like, I'm not feeling it. That doesn't make me not your friend. You know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't mean I don't want you to win. Like I want you to win. Like if that works for you, it works for you.
So
I don't gotta agree with you.
So maybe
Right.
So maybe it's your delivery, right? Because you could be like, yo, maybe you should do something like this. You know what I'm saying? And not being shunning it away like, nah, I'm not wearing that.
Nah, maybe, but it's just the name. Like he's stuck on the name. You know, I don't want to say the name.
What's
I don't
the
want to.
name?
I don't want to say the name.
Nah,
I don't want to.
Yo, the people want to know, bro, because if you,
I
if
support
you
all
not,
my friends' businesses, all of them, even if. Well,
So,
none of my friends,
I don't want-
It's not hard. It's not.
I don't
hard
want to
for
say the name. I don't want to.
me. Okay.
I don't. All right. So look. Matter of fact, I'm gonna plug him. This is a plug right here.
Okay.
here you go.
So the name of his clothing line is Drugging and Bugging.
Okay.
I don't do drugs. I never did drugs.
Okay.
I never did that. But he was like, it doesn't mean necessarily getting high. It's just a lifestyle. But I'm
What
like,
lifestyle,
I don't. That's not my lifestyle. So it's like I can't wear that. Like I don't, drugging and bugging. Like I don't even live that. You know what I'm saying? So he got upset.
I don't think that it makes you like not
But-
his friend.
Right, because I'm like, if you win and you blow, like if you turn into the next Carl Kanai, yo, I salute you, bro.
Right.
But the nigga got mad at me and said, I'm gonna see you at the top.
Oh man.
All right, so we gonna podcast and go to the top. We see him at the top.
But
We ain't
why did it
wearing
have
drugging
to
and
come to
bugging.
that though? Why did it have to come to that?
But
Like,
because-
what if you have a friend that wants to rap but can't rap, and he's like, yo,
No,
bro,
no, I don't
post
want
me on
no
your
friends.
page.
I don't want no friends that don't know how to rap. I don't want my boyfriend can't rap. No
Why?
rapping.
Why?
Nothing. None of that. No. Because what if they're not good, right? I'm so supportive that I'm gonna still push you, even though you're not good.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I know that. I'm just saying, but I don't want to have to be there. I don't want to have to. Even,
You don't want to have to do that.
I don't even want to.
Knowing
have to
it's
do that.
whack.
I'm so happy that all my friends and my family that do things, you know what I'm saying? I get to support them and they're good because I don't want to.
But that's what I'm saying. Can you be friends with somebody that don't? So I feel like
Of course.
I feel like I'm not mad if somebody doesn't repost the podcast, if you maybe don't like the content.
You gonna make it with or without them.
Right.
So if you don't support, that's fine. And guess what? I will still support you.
Right.
But
Like
you could post something just because I don't like the shirt you made. Somebody else might like it in my following. Yo,
Right. So that's why.
go holler at my boy Carl. That don't mean I gotta.
That's
All
what
right.
I said.
Idle
He
for
was
it.
supposed to.
So yeah, me could be.
so what if somebody be like, yo, but I never see you with that on? Then what?
That ain't my forte.
I love Jay-Z. I never wore no Sean Carter's.
I had S dots.
I had it.
Yo, I'm
Right.
surprised. Like S dots, I had S dots on Rikers Island.
No.
Like that's
I
how.
seen them.
Hey, yo,
I had
you know
S dots
what's
on
crazy,
Rikers
bro?
Island.
Out of all the S dots, right? I had the most cheesy ones. You don't remember the brown and like beige ones?
Oh my
I
god,
thought they looked more official and elegant. I thought they was like more.
son, you had to
Yo,
son.
my
I
brother
had
and them was
flavor
like,
in
yo,
them.
boy, you got the corduroys.
Nah,
I don't know what the hell I could have got the all black,
Right.
the Gucci green and
Right.
red. I got the old man corduroys.
I do feel like you're supposed to support your friends, and
Regardless.
regardless. And
Okay.
if you're not feeling whatever, I feel like more so it's your delivery on what it is that you're saying. So you could tell them like, oh, like I want to help. Like, oh look, maybe you should. You know what I'm saying? I got an eye for this.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's more, But I support my friends in whatever it is they doing. Not rapping. None of my friends can rap.
So one of your friends is doing porn, you support.
Yo, put your leg up, like
that's real shit.
that's
If your
real,
friend
though.
started
Well, that-
OnlyFans, yo, log in, subscribe to my
I
homegirl
got the login. I'm about
OnlyFans.
to punch it.
I'm
What
saying,
happened? Send it to me.
$5-10 ain't bad. If you see Shorty, you like, I wonder what she
how
like.
many followers you got? How many followers you got? If you got $5 from
like-
each of them, you'll be all right?
Yeah, that's true. Every month.
Every
yeah.
month.
And we just asking
But
shout
if
to
you
the podcast for free.
if you selling pictures of yourself for $5, that's it's people out here that's getting $30 of subscription. It's like
But you
damn.
gotta start from
low.
somewhere.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
That's
the
true.
thing is that everybody is letting other people rush them. Everybody got to start from somewhere.
That's a
Have you
fact.
checked out OnlyFans? Like you saw somebody OnlyFans?
Nah, I
No,
don't
I
do
never-
that. I don't
I
do
ain't
that.
caught.
I'm not
Y'all
doing the
Y'all ain't
OnlyFans.
caught.
Nah. Somebody told me I should get one like for my feet.
People are doing OnlyFans feet fetish. Wow,
Oh,
I'm not doing that. But
I checked out OnlyFans. Pay a
Yeah.
little $5. I support it.
how many months?
And it, oh man,
Hey.
I said I support it, bro.
Support it.
Now, And
I ain't spending my check on
and
it.
what I saw, I was
He's not
like,
getting this
man.
unemployment on his
But they're
OnlyFans.
smart. They're not a market. They give you a little teaser. Then as I was going weeks, checking back up, updating, they give you a little bit more.
Right.
Then they
Okay.
change the prices on you.
Okay.
So say if you got 10 people in at $5, man, they see a little bit. Now, the 5 ones coming down, she switch up to 15.
They like
But lucky,
sensation 79 is
I'm already in for the 5
Right.
from Gucci. But now as they get more content and it's teasing you more, now you want to
Okay.
see more. I'm gonna pay the $20 this month because I'm gonna see what it's hitting for. So it's a strategy to it.
But
And
it's
a
kind of
hustle.
weird because if you got Instagram and you on there with the Instagram, that's free.
Right.
Even though, right? So it was this page, like I want to say like a gossip page. So they was like charging people to be in their close friends to get the intense gossip. I said, yo, I could have
But people-
did that, man.
People would pay for that. See? That's
Yo, I'm about to
you
do
missing
that,
your
yo.
calling.
I'm about to do that because I
OnlyFans
y'all know I
for
got
the-
all the
all the
y'all
juice.
know I got all the juice.
All the juice.
Tupac up in this motherfucker.
All the juice.
So speaking of Instagram, so you see that little baby's baby mother commented that he brought his girl a bag and he didn't do nothing. So this is not about little baby. This is a question though. Are you supposed to hide what you do from your girl, from your baby mother, or does your baby mother have a right to comment what you do for your lady though?
All right, so if she's saying like, oh, you didn't pay for his school, which is weird.
Right.
There's no school. What are you talking about?
Right.
It hasn't been in school since March.
Okay.
Oh, he can't do the remote. You didn't pay the tuition, so he can't do the remote learning. That's dumb if you think that you should have to pay to do remote learning.
Right.
But if my baby father buy his girl whatever stuff, I'm not upset about that. That's you supposed to, because I want my nigga to be buying me shit too.
Right. I don't think you should speak on that though.
And I don't think that no kid need no $10,000 anything. If that's what he want to buy for his girl, what kid need $10,000 whatever?
Right.
So you hold on. The original question was the baby mother.
The baby mother said something like she was mad because
The
she
girl-
said that
the girl
he did not pay
posted-
for the girl,
right.
the little boy's school.
The girl
Now,
the
if-
girl posted something, her getting a bag, a Birkin. She posted it.
Right.
The baby mother commented, and the same thing happened with I think Moneybag Yo,
Moneybagg
and he brought Ari the Lambo truck, and
the baby
niggas.
mother was mad.
I mean, the whole gram went
And
crazy.
the baby mother was mad.
The baby mother was mad.
Nah,
Now
like
she didn't
a
say that he didn't do nothing for the kid.
Right.
Moneybagg. She just said
You doing it like that?
Only been there with her for 9 months.
It's none of your business. He might
That's
love
what I
her.
feel.
He might love her more than
I
you.
feel like
Right.
you get
She
people-
might make him happier than what you ever.
Thank
made.
you.
So,
Thank
I'm
you.
Not, I'm
now, if it fall and it failed, then that's for him.
But I think
right
that's
now,
I
if they
think, but
happy,
I
then
even
that's it.
still though, you can't be in your feelings like
I
whatever
don't be- as
whatever
long as
you do.
take care of my
Right.
kid, right? And I'm not talking about you got to be shelling out 15,000, 20,000 or doing whatever.
And it's
Whatever
up
you
spending
doing,
time.
and you spending time, right? I'm not gonna be watching your pockets or what you doing because you don't know what I'm doing with mine. I'm not telling
Right.
you what I'm doing with mine, but I spend my money on my nigga.
I just think that's whack though. Like like you said, if I'm taking care of my responsibility, I don't care if I met her a week ago.
Right. That's
If
what
I
they
wanted
wanna
to,
do.
if I want to
Switch
cash
up
out
a
on
new
the
chick
truck,
every
like
week.
this WAP is different from your WAP.
hello.
You understand what I'm saying? She
got that
she
WAP.
has
She got that Lambo
I was with this DAP, and now I see what this WAP is about, and I'm trying to keep it.
She got
You see
that-
what I'm
she got
saying?
that Birkin WAP.
And you know what? And that gets back to the point of Cardi teaching, schooling us, and letting us know what we settling for.
All right,
you
so-
you know it.
So every chick
chicks,
that so-called got that WAP, they're gonna want Birkins and Lambos.
you could want it. That don't
They
mean you're
gonna
gonna
want
get
it.
it. That you could want it. You
Then-
could want everything.
and the
Like
homies ain't getting the WAP then. See, when chicks come out with certain songs like that, for homies that's in the field, players and all that, it make it hard because now, oh girl, I got that.
nah,
Nah,
I
nigga, I want
disagree.
this and that. Niggas like, whoa.
I disagree because I feel like certain you can't. I feel like this is how I feel. You can't ask for stuff that you're not getting yourself. Like you can't demand it. You can ask, but you can't set a standard for
How
me.
many girls do that, bro?
But you're right, man. And dudes fall for that.
it's a lot of
Don't
girls
fall
that
for
do-
don't
that
fall
still
for a
want it.
standard that you can't even provide for yourself. So if you're not, if I'm meeting you in a spot and we start talking and I ain't never see you pull out a Gucci bag. I've been talking to you for a month, and you telling me I only date niggas.
What
Where yours is at?
Nigga said you was posting Fashion Nova. All of a sudden you were Gucci.
Right, like how you demanding that now? If I met you,
I'm already like this.
right. If I already met you, I already know what I'm getting myself into.
So you
Shorty's already keeping herself up.
If
I met her.
Upgrade you from that. Let me do
it on my own.
Right.
You can't demand me. Oh well, you got to do this. I don't have to do nothing because the last nigga didn't do that.
And then when he leave you, you go back to
right.
You just
Fashion
gonna have
Nova.
the same
Right.
stuff that you had.
You want? Oh, I need a lamb truck. Bitch, you getting lamb over rice? That's the closest thing you gonna get.
Lamb over
you
rice.
understand what I'm saying? Like that's what you a lamb truck. I ain't even been in a lamb truck yet. So what you talking about? But this is what I'm saying though. Like you see, and I think that social media plays this game. Like you have chicks that demanding certain things. Okay, so. The city girls, and I love the city girls. I love the confidence that I feel like you're supposed to have that confidence. If listen, and this may sound crazy, but I think that girls know, like, it's no reason for a female to really be dead broke out here, because pussy has power, and I'm not trying to be funny. Like niggas done started wars, got died over that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I was watching Troy.
Right. Troy was over pussy. Cause he stole his girl. So this is what I'm saying. So you're supposed to have that confidence, but you're supposed to apply it in the right. You're supposed to show me why you have that confidence.
So you trying to say they should fuck their way to the top?
Listen, I'm not gonna be funny. I'm saying
ain't no way you should be dead.
If I was a girl, I'd have been selling the shit out of my pussy. I'm not even gonna hold you.
You'd been a whore.
Because it's getting you somewhere though.
You would have been a little whore.
Listen, it is what it is, bro.
So any girl that's right now, you
I'm not promoting that, but
that's what you are.
I'm
saying
not,
that.
No, I'm saying what I would have did.
Just be the one guy. I don't have
I'm just
to be
saying, right.
A whole bunch of
Say
guys.
you come across a dude like, and this is what, like, it's at the point where I feel like I said, if you giving out pussy and you don't have nothing to show for it, you have to stop. You on Instagram, you hustling backwards. You on Instagram, you showing all these provocative pictures, and you still don't have nothing to show for it. Nah, you got to get a job. But if it's working for you, if this is what's working for you, a basketball player I'm nice and ball. I'm playing basketball. That's what's working for me. I don't want to go to school. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that.
I agree with you. You finished?
Go ahead,
bro. I agree with you saying, like, if some girls out there, they doing that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But why not apply that to something else that you could pass down to your kids? Like,
right.
understand,
you can't
like,
pass that
you can't.
You can't. Well,
but it could help.
But it could open the door to where they don't have to do that for you.
Right.
Hove did that, so hopefully you don't have to go through that. You know what I'm saying?
So
that's how I feel.
Mom was a hoe, so hopefully you don't got to go through that.
Oh yeah, my mom's did that.
That could go wrong. You can touch your HIV.
You're right, but
have another baby that you don't want.
It's the same risk we take hustling.
Right.
It's the same risk we take in the streets. I look at it like that's how I look at it. I look at it like, all right, if what I got between my legs is gold, all right, cool. I'm gonna change my environment. Hey, I may not be able to. I got the money to start a business. I may not have the mind to be educated, but say I got my best friend who Winter. Listen, I got this. I could get us 50,000. What you could do with that?
All right,
let's flip it. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Now you changing this. Now you changing the environment and a narrative for your kid. You know what? Now you gonna go to school. You got better schools. You out of this environment. You're not exposed to this. You're not exposed to that. So you don't have a reason to do that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm saying it in a sense of when you have a female that this is what they settling for, and then you setting a demand or expectation of something that you're not used to. That's different. You can't tell me to pay. Oh, I'm not staying with a nigga that got it. He talking about pay half my rent and you behind on rent.
So you couldn't.
Bitch, you want me? I gotta catch you up, and then go forward. No,
right.
You got, like you said, you gotta make me want to do that. You know what? Nah, I'm gonna hold it down. You take care of what you gotta take care of and start a business.
No man gonna take a woman serious.
You paying half the rent, P?
Nah, you got as a man, you gotta pay everything.
I agree. You gotta pay everything.
That's your family. That's your household.
Right.
You know what I mean? But just make sure that she's stacking just in case of emergency pop up, which life always happens. That she can hold it down.
She got it. Thank you. She got to be able to hold it down. You'll feel comfortable doing for a chick knowing that if everything goes sour, she could hold it down.
I don't believe no man should be living with a woman and he like got key to her crib. Now, if y'all not together as a family, but even if that's your little piece,
My
and he got a key to your
little
crib, and he
thing.
come in as he go, when he come and get sex as he please, and he in the refrigerator, he should. Those the half dudes.
Okay.
The side dude, like that's the half.
Side dudes is coming in.
Okay,
as they go, and
so but what
they
would
holding the V down? And,
right?
Yes,
what
they
what
should pay
does
half.
so what does the chick? So what does the chick have to bring to the table for a man to do that though? Aside from like what does
Saying like he up in your crib, he got your car. Yeah, you gotta pay for that, bro.
no, I agree with that.
Cause look, why let you in on this if I could pay it by myself? You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Why bring you in on that? I could do that by myself.
Okay,
How
that's
you helping me? What are you bringing to me by letting you win my world?
mm,
Probably don't got nowhere to live. So
right.
you come in
Niggas be
here-
homeless.
Yeah, so like, dude, you here for nothing?
Right.
But then they be falling in love. So sometimes love be blind.
Mm-hmm.
And then they, I mean, so I just think, but as a man, your family, you got to man up. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No,
I
I
don't
don't
mean just cause the homie paying the rent, you shopping on Target, you buying bags, and then if emergency happen, I
You
don't
don't
got
got
it.
nothing.
Right. You got to
All that
be
shit
able to.
going back.
If I want to know that, yo, babe, I'm gonna be short. This month shit got slow.
Or
I say no more, and it don't be, and it shouldn't be an issue because you know I'm gonna hold it down. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Now,
and
but I feel like girls be having like these unprecedented expectations. Like,
That's what
the
I'm
person is
saying.
Supposed to do every single.
that's
thing.
what I'm
Like,
saying.
Like,
They don't want to. They not cooking.
Right.
They not cleaning. They not doing nothing. Just being there, and they be like, "Oh yeah, I'm here. Hello."
Yeah, that's it. Like it's a privilege to be with me.
Right.
Like how you a burden.
But what is a man's job? Protect,
He's supposed
provide.
to. Oh, right. But that's what I'm saying. Like, so yeah, you pay the
They
rent.
ain't even getting a home cooked meal.
Right. I can't. I'm coming home to argue and I'm coming home to nagging. You making me want to get a side joint.
Right.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it's not even. If I'm paying the rent, then the house. I need to be at peace when I come to this motherfucker.
This,
Right.
Let me go crazy with the world, but when I get home, let this be my peace.
Right. And I'm not saying you gotta cater. Like, when I come in the door, you standing there with my towel, my slippers,
Like coming
your,
to
your bath.
That would be good though. That would be good.
Listen, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying like your bath, your meal is waiting. Nah, I don't need all that, but just peace though. When you like I said, I seen a chick. Somebody posted on Instagram. Once a man talk about half, she's out. So it's like she's like half on anything. Like if we go on a date, it's not half. But I seen another chick. She posted some real shit. She said, "Yo, if he buys the tickets, I'm buying the
I don't
popcorn."
mind going. Like I don't.
My
mind,
problem.
because
let me
I feel like
do that.
women don't be wanting to do. They don't want to court the man either. Like they just want them to court them. Like, oh, they got to do everything.
But is it wrong for a female to court a man?
I don't think that is wrong.
It depends on the situation. Like
I'm not talking about all the time. I'm just saying, oh, we going out. Oh, say like I feel like if I say, oh, I want to go to the movies, it'll be me like, oh, let me get the tickets because I want to go.
Right.
Not like, oh,
oh,
I
it's
gotta say
not.
to you.
Yeah, I'm saying that's dope.
I gotta say,
Right.
to you, let's go to the movies, and I'm waiting for you.
But she said so. She if he buys the ticket, she's buying she's buying the food.
Snacks.
If he pays for the laundry, she's folding the clothes. If
I
he
ain't
cooks,
folding no clothes.
she's doing the dishes. Like
I
she's
do-
saying
I
that's
cook.
how it go.
I'm fine with all of that.
Yeah.
Is that cool?
I'm fine
Or
with that.
sometimes like if I'm out working all day and she cooks and she washes dishes because I'm tired when I come in.
I'm not gonna lie, and it's, I don't do none of that. Like I don't, and me and my girl get an argument. I don't wash dishes. I don't do the laundry.
You never clean the crib. You won't be sitting there one day and be like this.
Nah, like if
Damn, let me
I
clean
clean
up.
the crib, you know what I clean the crib when they go out of town, when it's just and I'm just there, I'll clean the crib so she could come back to
I
a
think
clean
as
crib.
men, we clean different. We
But
take
I
our time,
right,
spend a little bit.
I don't have to. I don't want to feel.
Cleaning sections.
I do construction, so when I come home, I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to be on my feet. I don't
shower
want
and
to
sleep.
and relax.
He
I don't
can't-
want
he
to do
can't
nothing.
that.
Right.
That Ace. He can't do that.
Right.
Shower and sleep.
And how I was raised,
Be
my
up at 3:00 in the morning.
my
Let's
aunt
play.
raised me. She didn't raise me to clean. Like she didn't like it wasn't no chores
you
on
just said
Saturday.
You was faking.
Yeah,
You was
like she was
flossing.
like doing the
Clean.
dishes.
My mom's like Major Pain.
Nah.
You clean, nigga. What?
My aunt be like, "Yo, do the dishes." I'm using half of the dish detergent on one set of dishes, so where it's like she like, you know what, you wasting my money. Is
So you the one that like you don't know how to do it. Just get the hell out the way.
get out
I
the
do it.
way. Just
That's
take.
a
My mother,
That's-
you gonna learn. You gonna learn today.
Nah, my
That's what London
aunt, but my
people
aunt
do.
was so strict. She didn't like anybody just cleaning her house because it's
Yeah.
a certain way that she liked to be. You know what I'm saying? And she loved cooking, so I know how to cook from watching her, but I never had to cook my meal. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like now when I'm living, you live with somebody, it's like, yo, you don't do nothing. Like, what are you saying? Like, why should I do?
Well, each
I don't get it.
relationship different. You know what I mean?
Right.
So whatever, if it worked for you, don't
worked.
go out there going home and tell you I ain't doing it.
I'm not doing that because Bino said.
Right, the locks change. Because you can't stay with me.
Situation.
But I think that a relationship should definitely be 50-50 in certain categories. You know what I'm saying? Like in the sense of, I mean, as a man provide.
But everything could be 50-50. We're not saying like, oh, that they should be 50-50 with the rent. If he paying the rent, then I feel like the girl should be paying the other bills. Like, hey, let me.
But it's depending on like what kind of woman you have and what kind of man you have.
And I think these women are different from.
But let a man.
They lazy.
Right.
Yes, a lot of women out here is lazy.
Okay.
That's why they end up in situations. That's why they wind up with men they get. And that's why some men get the women in. Like,
but this goes back to when you were saying about as far as men not respecting women, because it's a full circle. It's like you don't even have no self-respect for yourself. You see what I'm saying? Because of how you carry yourself. If you demanding stuff, it's a turnoff for a guy. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, how you telling me this is what I gotta do?
Let me see
how you telling me that this is where I gotta take you? This is I only eat this.
I'm not even.
You dig what I'm saying?
Like I'm used to soda and nuts.
You eat an apple and live. What you talking about? You gotta eat this.
You can eat an apple and live.
Apple and live. Like, don't tell me you need this. Like you gonna die tomorrow. Like,
no, but and that becomes a turnoff.
That's what they see. So they see these girls.
I hate a beggar.
Influencers.
Right.
You know what I'm
let
saying?
me do it for you. Like let me see
they
you
see
earn
them,
that.
Yeah.
I got a bag, I got a watch, I got a this, I got a that. So they feel like, oh, they supposed to get this things, you know,
like,
because
earn it. Like if I'm talking to you or something, I'm like, yo, bro, I had a taste for this. And then my girl cook it. I like that. Like, yeah, she listening.
Right.
Or I'm talking about some sneakers.
And she,
like, yo,
and she go
it's
get
hard
them.
to get, and then she go above and beyond and go to StockX just to get it.
Or be like, yo, them shit's 500. I got 200 for you. I feel like that's real shit. Like, you know what? That's cool.
You
that's
concerned
real.
about the wants and things I like or what I need.
I feel like when women get into a relationship, they're not even thinking about the man no more. It's just me.
Certain women, yeah, absolutely. I agree with that because it's just you, and especially when you around a dude that has it, you would assume, all right, this what I'm supposed to get
and
this.
it don't gotta be expensive. Like you ain't talking, you giving me a pack of drawers. I'm hyped. Like
not from Target. No, don't give me no drawers from Target.
Hey, listen, man. Who gonna see?
I'm not in
Ain't
jail.
nobody gonna see my drawers.
I'm not in jail. Right. That's why I don't bring me that.
Underclothes, like
Nah.
Underclothes, wife beaters, socks.
Nah.
Deodorant, like
take your ass to Century 21 and get me some Lacoste or Polo. Don't give me no plaid. Don't give me no plaid. Don't give me no plaid.
He'll wear Hanes and all
that. Nah, I don't. I'm sorry. No. Yeah. What is this?
What is that?
Right. So
would you wear Versace?
Nah.
Versace.
Lacoste, Polo. I take care. I like nice shit. Right. But yeah, so I definitely think that it should be 50. It should be a definite balance of.
So you saying it should be 50-50 somewhere along the line?
He's not talking about like with rent.
I'm saying you
everybody should. A man make you feel, you should want to make him feel that way. I feel like girls be forgetting that they only want them to feel like,
and then wonder why they cheat.
And then they be like,
oh wait, what you see in her?
I want you to feel the same way.
They be like,
what's missing?
What you see in her that you don't see in me?
You got everything.
Everything.
Like what are you talking about?
Lazy. You don't do nothing. You don't cook. You don't.
It's.
My nigga come in the house 2:00 in the morning. He say he hungry. I'm cooking.
See.
Say that again.
I said my nigga come in the house 2:00 in the morning. Say he hungry. I'm cooking.
Thanks. That's real shit.
Gotta do your job.
Period.
But
you gotta be on your job.
See, there's nothing wrong with that.
I buy him anything that I buy myself. I buy him.
Right.
Even though he don't like it.
Right.
I still buy it.
It's shit, but it's the thought. Like you know what you know what I'm saying. Like I want to see you in this, or I like. I want to like right.
I know that if I want something, not perfume, because you won't buy me perfume. But if I want something,
you don't need it, but.
I hate when people say like that. I don't need it, right?
Yo,
the same way that y'all buy all these sneakers is the same way.
Let me tell you something. With the perfume, you're not gonna ever run out of that perfume in this lifetime. That perfume is going to London.
You're never gonna run out of your sneakers. They're not gonna get what they gonna do. What them sneakers gonna do?
The sneakers, they could get old. They could get creased. They could, you know what I mean? Something could happen. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like that can happen.
Perfume could get broke.
All right, you can replace that, but you really have like an
Like,
abundance of that.
As a man, you agree with me? A man in a relationship, they like to feel appreciated.
Yes,
Absolutely.
right. And I know, and
Right.
And I
feel
think
that.
once it dwindles, that's when a nigga might
You
start
don't want to
stepping
be
out.
doing, and
then
then
they
that's
don't
you
do
feel like this
nothing.
shit going notice, and you be
Right.
like,
no.
like, what the like, wow, you know what I mean?
Nah, that's a
Bugging
fact.
out. Mom's
I
hey,
like
chick
I
to
do
me.
want to
And that don't
others, I
mean the
want them
case
to
all the
do
time,
to
but
me.
you
So
know what I'm
that's
saying?
why I
So-
want somebody to appreciate and
Is that justified for cheating though?
Nah, nah. But I'm saying shit happens though. But that's where when you don't communicate and express yourself
communication
without arguing.
No, right. I agree with that, but I feel
'Cause it
like
be
this:
stressful,
if you
then it
start,
can turn to
it's warning signs, man.
No, but
And I feel like it goes
that's a
both
big-
ways,
I feel
bro.
like that's a big thing though, like being appreciated. Like, imagine you going to school, you doing your work, and they like, nah, you didn't pass. You'd be like, wait, what? I'm doing
quit.
all my work.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
dropping-
putting in all of this, and I didn't pass.
I'm dropping out of this shit.
I'm dropping
Yo.
out.
Look, on another note, what's trending right now, right? Which I think about 6ix9ine, people making him feel uncomfortable.
Good. I
He
want
has
them
what's
to.
trending
keep
right
on.
You
now.
have to.
I
You
want
have
them
to.
keep
think
on.
that
You
was
have
up?
to.
Can I
I want
pressure?
them to keep
I feel
on.
like keep applying pressure because one, like
he
I
should
said,
not be running around here comfortably.
I
with
want his security to
anyway.
either tax him more, like, listen, we're gonna charge you more to where he can't afford it, or he just gets uncomfortable. Like you have to feel uncomfortable. You can't make him feel like
this
what
is
you
okay.
did was okay, because that's how he's moving.
That's
It's not,
how he
He's
moving.
not moving like he regrets what he did, and that's what
Right.
pisses me off.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, you did what you did,
And then he's still
cool,
talking tough. Like,
but you still talking, and you know there's no way somebody gonna get to you. And then you putting, and if it does get to the point, you putting the lives of people at risk for no reason.
Right.
Your security, because what if somebody be like, you know what, I'm gonna clap him just to get to you, and if I can't get to you now, he gotta wear that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what you did, wear that, and be humble about
When
it.
you a sucker though, they don't think like that.
Right.
So you can't really expect and get mad because we'll think like that.
Right,
That I
right,
can't
right.
put not to say we'd be in his situation, but like I don't want to put nobody's life in jeopardy for my shit. But
Right.
suckers don't think like that. And they care about themselves.
That's why. Shout out to Bobby, free Rowdy. I can't wait for them to come
Yes.
home.
We did not.
Just to show what Brooklyn is really about. Stand
I
up,
don't know where 6ix9ine came from.
Loyal-
Tyler
right.
Ray keeps saying he came from Bushwick. I don't know.
right?
I've never seen.
So
him before.
I'd rather that
cop.
because that's what Brooklyn is about. Stand up. You stand on your own too. You hold your man down. You hold your family down, and you support each other. So free Bobby, free Rowdy, and free all the niggas that's behind that
Thanks
wall.
for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in.
12.
Episode 12. We back. I hope y'all appreciate the new scenery. Again, like, comment, subscribe. Tuesdays 10 a.m. and we're definitely gonna be on YouTube, and we're definitely gonna start putting it on other platforms.
Any women out there that got businesses, DM Winner. We support
So
your
I
business.
support
Shout y'all
them.
out.
Just
You
winter.
can send her.
If you got niggas, if you got some shit too,
Us too.
not no whack, please, nothing, please.
No, don't hit Beno. Hit Paul because
Y'all, man, listen. Don't hit me. Just like I said, hit Winner. Like I said.
because I'm supporting everybody.
Yeah, send her the if you want her to wear a hat, t-shirt, or,
promote.
us. Matter of fact, somebody hit me. They got some shirts for us. I gotta get y'all size.
Oh, okay. I'm
Oh
sold.
boy, here we go again. Thank
We're not
y'all.
talking about.
Nah, it's my no. We gonna talk about that. On
All right,
All right.
Again,
Thanks for
thank
tuning
y'all.
in. We love y'all, man. See you
Next week.
Your gang, talk your shit, grab your hat, call your clip, squeeze your clip, hit the right one. After we got the like one, we squeeze your clip, hit the right one.